Good afternoon, it's Jeremiah Affordable Mobility Solution. Today I'm shooting a video of our 2022 Toyota Sienna LE. You can see with the key fob I can operate both power sliding doors. It's got a manual rear trunk hatch and a brand new ATS deep cut conversion, ADA compliant. I can operate this entire conversion with just 2 fingers. I tell our customers if you can lift half a gallon of milk up off the ground, you can operate this 38-inch wide ramp with ease. Got a handle on either side, so on these clamps we pinch here and we flip. Clamps keep the ramp from rattling. They're a great design, and we can take this ramp to the ground using only our index finger. Very simple to do. If you can pick up a half a gallon of milk, you can operate that 38-inch wide ramp with ease. Now that's 8 inches wider than a side entry, so if you're starting a business, non-emergency medical transport, you're doing this for a nursing home, you definitely want the wider ramp, meaning you can haul more chairs, help more people do the bariatric chairs, which means more revenue. Another advantage to the rear entry: if this were a side entry van and there was a vehicle parked here, you could not get out of the vehicle in the wheelchair. Not the case with the rear entry. The rear entry have more ground clearance, they're getting over rougher terrain, and they're more affordable to convert by about $10,000. The rear entry is about $10,000 more affordable than the side entries. So a few of the major advantages to the rear entry. But if you're looking for a side entry, if you're looking for a full size like a ProMaster or a Transit, we keep all those in the warehouse. What about like a Traverse SUV or one of our little Kia SUVs over there? We got the full-size trucks as well. They also stay in the warehouse. We have 80 vehicles on the lot ready to go here in Wichita, Kansas with free shipping. If you don't see it on our website at mobility316.com, we're probably either getting it ready or we can help find it for you. You got about 55.5 inches of room coming inside the van, then about 57 inches once you're inside the van. Has the deep cut conversion, which can hold 2 wheelchairs at a time. We give the upgraded Deluxe. You see those got the Deluxe here. You can do these one hand, boom, pull them out, get them on. Very simple to do. Competitors are going to charge you about $900 to upgrade those. We throw them in at no charge to you. Got your shoulder harnesses over here. Headliner's in great shape. Got your rear air controls. Plug-ins back here for your passengers in the rear. Cup holders for them as well. Got about 23 inches of room between these seats. If you want us to put a flip-based seats in here, let us know. We can do that at additional cost. Keep straight and tie down on warranty information there. Cup holders, nice center console. Plug-ins for all your electronics. Cup holders for the front passengers. Dash is in great shape. No cracks or holes in the dash. Got your steering wheel controls. We got our adaptive cruise control. We got our lane assist warning as well. We got our blind spot monitors over there as well, and you can sync up your phone. A lot of great safety features on this van. You can also operate all the power doors at that top center console. So if we can get everybody, a wasp trying to get me. We're gonna get everybody situated. So I did a little dance there. Get everybody situated. Come back out, reverse the process. Super simple to do, one finger. And we come with it. Our ramp, our conversion comes with a 3-year unlimited mile warranty on the conversion. Now, our competitors, like say the Braun dealers, they're going to tell you they have a better built conversion than we do. And that's fine. That's what they get paid to say. I want you to ask them what their warranty is. They're going to tell you 3 years, 36,000 miles. You compare that to our 3-year unlimited mile warranty. You tell me who has the best built conversion. Pretty simple, right? And don't fall for the white lie. The big box stores are going to tell you. They're going to say, hey, you have to buy from us here at Mobility Works so we can service at any of our 100 locations. First of all, this conversion is basically bulletproof. Really nothing to go wrong with it. Second of all, they'll service anything. They're owned by big greedy banks. They need all the revenue they can get. So don't be tricked into spending $10,000 too much at one of the big box stores. With the alloy wheels, we put 4 brand new tires on this van, so all 4 tires are brand spanking new. Got your tinted windows. Nice clean exterior. It does have some little spots of touch-up paint on the passenger side. If I were to stand back here, you wouldn't even know they were there. You got to really look hard to find them, but got some little peppered touch-up spots along the door here. So just, in my opinion, you know, normal wear, small little scratches on a 2021, but you can't see them unless you look really hard. The van is super clean. And you hear me talk all the time how we can save you $10,000 on wheelchair accessible vehicles. And by the way, I hope you can tell I'm shooting you honest and straight. Any 2021 can have little imperfections in it. Don't punish me for being honest. The other guys have these same imperfections. They don't just tell you, they just don't tell you about it. So back to saving you $10,000 per vehicle. How we do it is low overhead. I started this company 13 years ago with one goal in mind: produce the highest quality wheelchair vans in the country at the absolute lowest price. I said, how we do that? We're not going to copy the big box stores. We're not going to put a location in Chicago, one in Dallas, one in Miami, one in Los Angeles. That means more overhead. I want you to imagine the big box stores like United Access and Mobility Works that have 50 to 100 locations. Folks, I know how much it costs to run this one location. You times that by 100, it's an unbelievable amount. That's why they have to charge so much for their vans. Pretty easy to understand why they charge so much and how we crush their prices by $10,000 per vehicle. What I'm also going to do, make super detailed videos like you're watching now to eliminate the problem with distance between you and I, so you know the exact condition of the vehicle. And I'm going to offer free shipping in the lower 48 states, which also eliminates the problem of distance between you and I. So that's how we save you $10,000. You win, you save more money, we're able to help more people. It's a win-win. And no matter who you buy from, get a video of the VIN number inside the van. Why I say that? The scammers on Facebook Marketplace, which is the dirtiest place in the world to buy a vehicle, I'm not joking with you. They're going to steal my pictures, they're going to crop out my sign, they're going to put this vehicle on the internet for $35,000, and they're going to try to find some sucker to send them $2,000 to hold the vehicle for them. Don't be that sucker. No matter who you buy from, get a video like this, shows the VIN number of the vehicle. My name is Jeremiah Coleman. I own Affordable Mobility Solutions. And you bet your backside I have this vehicle here in my possession. That's why I'm making this VIN sticker for you. VIN sticker video. All right, what we do with that VIN number, not only do we run a Carfax on every single one of our vehicles before we purchase it, I highly recommend you do the same. I'm the only dealer in the country that actually goes over the Carfax with you, shows you what I see, why I believe in this vehicle, why I bought it, and why you can too. This one's pretty simple. One owner, no accidents or damage, 4 service records, including a recent oil change. I'll show that to you. Last owned as a corporate vehicle. That's a good thing, means it's been adult driven, hasn't been smoked in, been very well taken care of. As you scroll down, Carfax shows no salvage, junk, rebuilt, fire, flood, hail, or linen brands on the title. And you can see this entire Carfax on our website at no charge to you. Carfax also shows no total loss. So this is not one of the super risky salvage or rebuilt titles. This is a one owner, clean title, no accidents, with fresh oil in it. I've never been structural damage, airbags never deployed, odometer's accurate. It does have an open recall. You can take this to any Toyota dealership. They will address this issue for you at no charge. As we scroll down here, you can see the vehicle. Like I said, it does show the vehicle has oil change in May of 2025, so at 31,000, almost 32,000 miles, so fresh oil in this vehicle. And also shows the warranty on this vehicle. The vehicle went into service July 1st, 2022, so it meets all the specs to be under the full drivetrain warranty from Toyota until July 1st, 2027, or 60,000 miles. Also meets the full hybrid warranty until 10 years, so July 1st, 2032, or 100,000 miles. So they warranty these hybrid portions of the vehicle out to 100,000 miles. And no matter who you buy from, get online, check out the ratings and reviews. Find us on eBay, 1,762 transactions. Every single one of those transactions left us positive feedback. I think that reputation speaks for itself. And no matter who you buy from, find them on Google. Make sure they are a real company. Make sure they have at least 25 reviews. I cannot stress to you how important this is. You know, there are some companies on Google, they scammers and get a fake business page up for a couple days. 2, 3 reviews, don't fall for it. Make sure they have at least 25 reviews and that they're on Google. They must be on Google or they're not a real company. Check out our 4.8 out of 5-star reviews. You know, I have consumers, they tell me all the time horror stories. You know, folks, if you're going to go look at reviews to eat a $10 cheeseburger, which I admit it, I do it myself, you should probably look at reviews if you're going to buy a $60,000 or $70,000 mobility van, don't you think? And I hear these stories all the time. Consumers, they buy from the private sellers. Folks, if you buy from a private seller, you know nothing about them. Ooh, didn't mean to click that button. You know nothing about them. You don't know if the title's been jumped. If you don't know what that means, look it up. You don't know their reputation at all, and you don't have any backing by the state. We answer to the Department of Revenue and also the Consumer Protection. If we don't provide you a title, if we scam you, I can lose my dealer's license. If you buy from a private seller, you have no protection from the state. Or if they end up buying from one of the low-end dealers, you know, dealers with 1 and 2 and 3 star ratings, maybe even a low 4, whether it's a private seller or a low-end dealer, you know, they end up with a salvage title they weren't told about, flood damage they weren't notified of, you know, major mechanical issues, engine, transmission, electrical. And now that buyer has thousands of dollars of repairs they are now responsible for. And I hear this story far too often. You know, someone sends $40,000, $50,000 for a mobility van, never shows up, and they get scammed out of their life savings. So hey, if you want to roll the dice on a big purchase like this, good luck. If you want 5-star vans with 5-star service from the mobility dealer that has the most 5-star Google reviews of any mobility dealership in the entire country, reach out to us. We're happy to help. Okay, back to the van. We do have the one key fob here. If you want us to get an additional key made on your dime, and you might actually call the Toyota dealer in your local area, run the VIN number to them. In 2021-22, they're having a shortage on these. A lot of times they will make a brand new one for you at no charge to you, so you might check into that if you're interested. Got the power driver's seat, and like I mentioned, corporate vehicle, non-smoker, super clean interior, looks pretty much brand new in here. And if you're going to use this vehicle commercially, you're going to be in and out of the doors quite a bit. Hit the power door off button there. The doors open and shut quickly without risk of damaging the motors at all. Got the brand new vinyl jump seats in here, easy to clean if you get a spill or a mess on them. And just showing you the layout here for those of you that aren't real familiar with these vehicles. Also, we can even put a gurney kit in here if you want to haul the stretchers. We can also do that for you as well. What I like about this vehicle, push button start. So if the key is in your pocket or your purse, you don't even have to fish it out. Just put your foot on the brake, push the start button, fires right up. You can see it has a full tank of gas. All the dummy lights work and they all go out. No check engine lights on, no airbag, no ABS, none of that. Let me hit that button there, get you the mile. 32,096 miles. There's your backup camera there as well. Just beeping at me because my door's open and I had it in drive. So that's all we're hearing there. Okay. Got the XM radio on here as well.
Oh. You can take Howard Stern. NFL radio.
Doesn't look like the XM radio set up, but the regular radio works just fine. We check everything on these vans. Got 4 mechanics that work for me full time. Check all the power mirrors and windows. I'm going to show you those moving right now. We check all the power locks, heat, air, cruise, belts, hoses, suspension, steering, brakes, even take them on a road test. Wrong window, that's the one we want there. Even check the tires. Obviously, we put brand new tires on the van. My point is, these go through a very thorough inspection. We do very thorough video. And there's many reasons we do this, but 2 of the main reasons are, 1, when this vehicle shows up to your place with our free shipping, I want you to say, that's exactly the vehicle Jeremiah represented in the video. 2, I'm applying for a job right now. I'm applying to be your mobility dealer. I see these lazy ads out there, 4 or 5 lazy pictures, too cheap to do a Carfax, too lazy to get out here and do video. Folks, if people are lazy and cheap, that is not who you want to buy a vehicle from. If they're too lazy and cheap to do a Carfax, if it needed new tires, do you think they put $800 in new tires on this thing? I don't think so. If it needed an oil change, if it needed brakes, my point is, someone's ads has a lot about them and the vehicle they're representing. That's why we go the extra mile. We want you to put our resume up next to anybody in the country. Got the little 4-cylinder hybrid in here, 36 miles a gallon. You can't even hear the thing running. Underneath the vehicle, very clean. No signs of any bent up metal from an accident. No signs of any oil or fluid leaks. No signs of any water damage from being in a flood. That's the #1 mistake consumers make when they purchase vehicles. They just assume things. They assume, oh, it's only 32,000 miles. You know, it runs and drives good. They assume it's never been in a bad accident or wreck because it looks nice in the pictures. That's the most dangerous thing you can do. I frequently see brand new vehicles, brand spanking new vehicles at auction that have flood damage. What happens? These dealers will take on a flood. They're going to rush these vehicles over to auction. They're going to dump them off and make them someone else's problem, all before that flood hits the Carfax. My point in telling you this, if that can happen with a brand new vehicle, you can't imagine all the things we see with used vehicles. So what I want you to do, I want you to go check out my competition. I welcome it. I don't care if it's a private seller. I don't care if it's another individual. I want you to ask yourself, do they show you a free Carfax online so you know you're dealing with, you've got a vehicle that's got a clean title, no major accidents, never been in a flood? Do they show you thousands of reviews so you know you're dealing with someone honest and fair that's going to shoot you straight? Do they get down on their hands and knees on the hot pavement and even bother taking pictures, much less a super detailed video front and back of the undercarriage so you can see no signs of crumpled up metal, no signs of any water damage from being in a flood? How about the rooftop, especially on these taller vehicles? You know, often I pop up at auction like this and I see a roof just crushed with hail damage. No, thank you. Or a big gash here in the roof. If it hasn't started leaking yet, it's only a matter of time. Gonna do thousands of dollars in damage. But you know what? The sellers hardly ever get up there and fix the roof. You know why? Because most people are too lazy to get up there and look. You know who's not? Jeremiah with Affordable Mobility. That's who, and you better do the same. That roofing at $10,000 or $15,000 to replace real quick. So when it comes to price, when it comes to reputation, when it comes to how thorough they are and going the extra mile to show the exact vehicle you're getting, please put our resume up next to anybody in the country. And tell me what happens if you end up buying a vehicle you can't get a title for because you're dealing with a shady individual. What happens if it's got a VIN number problem or it won't pass inspection in your state because it got damage to the frame from an accident or a flood? You know, in all these cases, folks, if you can't get it registered, you cannot drive it. you just spent what, $50,000-$60,000 on a vehicle you can't even drive. So to avoid these issues and so many more, make sure you do 4 things before you buy from anybody. I don't care if it's a dealer, I don't care if it's a private seller. First of all, demand a detailed video like this. Tell them to get out there and put some effort into it. If someone's too lazy to go invest 15 or 20 minutes of their life, but they're going to ask you to spend $65,000, $70,000 on a vehicle, that's a major red flag. Second thing, yes, I know they're expensive, but demand a Carfax report on their dime, not yours. Demand that Carfax. If they're too cheap to get a $45, $50 Carfax, but again, they want you to spend $70,000 on a vehicle, huge red flag. This is a major purchase, folks. You're not buying a brand new pair of sandals off Amazon. This is a big deal. Demand a video, demand a Carfax. Stop ignoring the red flags. That's how people get scammed. Speaking of getting scammed, third, get online, check out the reputation and reviews of the seller, find out who they are. Do your due diligence. Lazy buyers are the ones that get scammed. Don't be a lazy buyer. And finally, demand a warranty. Not only do we have the industry-leading 3-year unlimited mile warranty on the conversion, van meets the specs to be under the full hybrid and drivetrain warranty as well. What we also do is we give you $1,000 cash to use towards an extended warranty. So whether you want short-term to take mom to doctor's appointments back and forth, or you're long-term and you're a NEMT company, you're going to put a lot of miles on the vehicle, talk to us. We're going to put $1,000 in your pocket. Our goal is to invest in your vehicle, keep it safe, keep it on the road long-term. Talk to us about how we can affordably do so today. All right, the final portion of the video, I always like to get the vehicles out on a test drive, give them some gas so you can hear the engine run, feel the transmission shift through all the gears, and you know whether you take advantage of our free shipping in the lower 48 states, or if you come in and drive this Sienna home. We've done our due diligence, we've made sure that it's roadworthy, and don't be fooled by the hybrid. These things will jump up to 70 miles an hour pretty dang quick. It's not a race car, but it's got plenty of acceleration if you need to pass. I'm very impressed with this vehicle. I know you will be as well. And do keep in mind, if you ever want to come in to see us, got the cruise control set, by the way, the adaptive cruise control to keep us a safe following distance for the vehicles in front of us. But if you ever do want to come in, we are by appointment only 365 days a year. Why we do that? We do not employ sales staff here. Sales staff means more overhead, means I have to raise my prices. I like beating the competitors by $10,000. So in order to keep prices low, what I need you to do is take 30 to 60 seconds of your life, call us, text us, let us know which vehicle or vehicles you'd like to look at. We will be organized and prepared and sit you down for a consultation with a mobility professional, not a used car salesman. That's why we require that appointment. So make sure you make one for me, all right? And do keep in mind, we don't have any hidden fees. So many of these dealers have a real nice price online. That's the goal, is to get you to call so they can have one of their used car salesmen sink their teeth into you. What they don't tell you about is the $500 administrative fee, the document fee, the tag fee, the freight, you name it, they got a fee for it. You know what they don't have? Free shipping, free Carfax reports, free upgraded tie downs, and $1,000 cash to use towards an extended warranty. So by the time you add the cost of all the hidden fees, cost of shipping, cost of a warranty, and some upgraded tie downs, that real nice price you saw online has now jumped $5,000, $6,000, even $7,000. In the car industry, that's what they call the back end. That's where they make all their money. Nice price online, get you to call, make all the money on the back end. Don't fall for those used car salesman games and gimmicks. Be sure to ask about all these before you buy, or sit back, relax. Let me take care of all that for you at no additional charge to you. If someone's not telling you the real price of a vehicle, what else are they not telling you? Something you need to consider when you're out shopping. Gave the van a nice hard brake at the bottom of that ramp. There was no grinding, no squeaking, no unusual brake noise or vibration, which is all exactly what we're looking for. Now, if you'd like to give us a call or text message, now text is by far the fastest way to get a hold of us. That way, anyone on our staff can see that text come through and respond to you as soon as possible. But call or text 316-262-VANS. That's 316-262-8267. My name is Jeremiah. I am the owner. That is direct line to reach out to, call or text me. Now, I challenge you to ask the competition if they are dedicated enough to customer service to give you a direct line to call or text the owner of the company. Or do you have to call in and end up in somebody's voicemail and never get a call back? Or maybe you do get that live person, that super aggressive, pushy used car salesman who's going to call you 5 times a day to pressure you into making a deal. So if you're like me, sick of being treated like a number by all these companies out there with horrible customer service, and you want to avoid that used car salesman like the plague, give us that call or text. We'll walk you through start to finish, and I promise you, we're going to sell this Sienna whether you buy it or not. Absolutely zero pressure sales here. Yes, we do have financing available. We can send an application to your phone or email address. If computers aren't your thing, get in touch with us. We're more than happy to take an application over the phone. And yes, we do take trade-ins even from across the country, whether standard or a mobility vehicle. Get in touch with us. We can explain how that works. And a reminder, if you'd ever like to come in, we welcome that, but you must have an appointment. Simply call, text us, make that appointment. We will get you taken care of. And if you made it to the end of our video, thank you for hanging in there. I know it's a long video. Hey, it's a big purchase. I'm trying to show you everything I can about this vehicle. And if you'd like to see our entire inventory with detailed, one-of-a-kind, detailed YouTube videos just like this, free shipping, free Carfax reports, never any hidden, bogus dealer's fees, and dozens of pictures of every single vehicle so you know exactly what you're getting from the most thorough, transparent, and highly rated mobility dealer in the entire country. Check out our website 24 hours a day at www.mobility316.com. That's mobility316.com. And as always, thank you so much for checking us out at Mobility 316, home of affordable mobility solutions, where mobility is affordable. Give us that call or text today. We really appreciate you checking us out and giving us a chance to earn your business. And I hope you have yourself a wonderful day.